Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we've got another unboxing to do. This is the Neewer CN 160 LED light. This is a low-end little LED light. It's 160 LEDs and it comes in around $30 Canadian for this. It's actually ideal for doing a lot of different situations. You can mount this on the top of your camera. You can mount this onto a tripod or an extension arm. I want it basically for doing some of the video work when I'm shooting products that I can move the light around to create some cool lighting effects. And since it's battery operated, I'm not attached by a wire, the wire's not getting in the way of the lens or whatever. I can also put this behind me. I can put it as a side light or a hair light. So it's got a lot of different features. Now, as I say, this is one of the lower end ones. You can get some of these lights up into a couple of $100s. I couldn't justify that. I have a saying, if it doesn't make your ship go faster, then why bother? In other words, if it's not going to create you more business or make your business better, there's really no sense in buying it. So this, I could definitely justify the price because I'm not going to use it a lot, but it will be very, very handy when I do need it. So let's have a look to see what we get in the box. Okay, first thing we got here. Okay, this is a little battery compartment, and this is designed for, I believe, Panasonic or the Neewer has their own rechargeable battery. This light will take multiple different battery styles. So the battery rechargeable just clips into here, and this just mounts into the back. Now you can pick up, I think, 2 rechargeable batteries and the charger from Neewer for about $25, which is not a bad price. It also does take AA batteries, 6 of them, which is what I'll be putting in today. So let's see what else we get here. That would be the light. This is your warranty and your instruction sheet, and it talks about all the different types of batteries and everything that you get within here. So that's kind of cool. Packing foam, and we get a 32K filter for the front of it. So if you want to warm the tone up of the light, you can do this, and this is balanced supposedly at 32K. So if you're shooting at home and you want to match your house lights, table lamp, things like that, then this is quite handy for that. Now you can use any color you want in front. I tend to use the dividers for filing cabinets, those clear and the colored plastic dividers for filing cabinets. They work great as color filters, and you can then put any color you want on the light, which is very cool. So we'll just set that one aside. Have a look at the light there. And there is our light. It comes with a diffuser panel on the front and your LED lights there. As I say, there's 160 LEDs on here. Very cool. Not bad. And I'll just pop up on the screen here the lux lumen type stuff, the lighting information for you, so you can see the brightness scale. Now on the bottom is a permanently mounted adapter here. It's just attached permanent, and it has a little screw on the side. You can mount this onto the top of a camera, or as I say, it has the actual threading. You can mount it onto a tripod, which is very cool, or you can mount it onto an extension arm, which is more than likely what I'll be doing in some occasions. Also on the back here, you have a little test button with your indicator lights and your battery compartment. Now part of the compartment is open, and that's designed for this to fit inside for the one battery. I, on the other hand, are going to be using the AA's, and that's what we're going to put in right now, and we will see how this works. On the side here though, just before we get into that, is your off and on, and it is also your dimmer, which is very cool. And it's just all on one wheel. So very simple little light. Let's grab some batteries here and get some power in and see how this is. Yeah, I may end up looking at getting one of those other adapters there. So I've got the rechargeable batteries because that is quite a bit of batteries. And the light's already on, so let's just turn that off. Put our compartment back on, clips in, press our indicator light, and you can see we have full power on this. So that is very cool. Now, Neewer has made a newer version of this, and it's 176 LED. Now, it does not take AA's though, and it does not have the battery life display on the back. It has a digital display of the light output numerically. Also 176 lights versus 160, it's a little brighter. And the whole unit's a little thinner, so the whole thing is a little lighter. With these batteries in, it's a bit chunkier. So without further ado, let's turn this on and see how bright this is. So that's wide open. As I say, I'm not looking at using it as a main light in a studio. I'm simply using it to do some lighting effects that I can do these type motions around some products with some colors on, or even with the diffuser in white, to get some cool lighting effects on products. So, but here it is on my face. That is on its lowest setting, and we're just slowly increase it up. It's not a click stop, it's just a continuous, and there you go there. And that actually is pretty freaking bright. Now that's at arm's length away from me on maximum. So let me, whoa, can barely even see now. That may be around half power right there, but yeah, that's a lot brighter than I thought. Now, as I had said before in the past, it's a small light. Whenever you have a small light, it becomes a hard light source. You could put this behind a piece of fabric, scrim, anything, lace curtaining, to help diffuse this down more, to create a bit bigger light source from it, if you needed to. As I say, you can just mount this directly right on top of your camera, which is very handy, especially if you're doing some interview stuff. Or if that's your only option and you're in an area without a lot of light, at least you can mount it on it, so when you're out there holding your DSLR and you're doing some selfie stuff, you can at least get some light onto your face to be able to create that video in a situation that you might not be able to otherwise. So very handy in that regards. And as I say, for me, I want it to be able to do it so I can use on some products doing some cool lighting effects. Kind of like in the lens reviews that I've already done.
My apologies. I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, wonderful. So I can create some cool lighting effects that way. So, very handy. That's basically all there is to this. I will put the other filter in just so you can see the warmer tone difference. And as I say, you can use any color of clear, see-through plastic. Anything that's translucent with some color. I use those file folders. So here's the warmer tone. And you can see how it's giving me a bit of a tan here. And again, that's wide open, so that's kind of blowing me out. But you can definitely see how you're getting that little warmer tone come into it. Very cool. I really like that. Really creates a nice yellow. Supposedly balanced at 32K. As I said, the other lights balanced at 56K, which is standard daylight balance. So that's what you get in the pack. You get your diffuser panel, you get your 32K panel, you get your battery adapter, so it allows you to use a rechargeable battery, and there's a few different styles that it will take. Can't say much more about this. I quite like this. It seems to be quite bright. I think I'm gonna have some fun with it. I could use it behind me to put a little light on the wall. Quite a few different uses. As I say, 30 bucks, can't go wrong. Couldn't justify spending a couple of $100s on some of the higher end models because I'm not going to use it a lot. This is going to fill that little niche that I had perfectly. If you have any questions or comments about this, please leave it down in the section down below, and I'll get to you on that. But yeah, another phenomenal product from this company. And to let you know, I am not sponsored by Neewer whatsoever. This is, again, something that I wanted, and I simply went out and purchased. All right. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're aware of when I post new videos. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. All right, so until the next time.